Hey,
What's
y'all.
up? What's up? Hey, Uncommon Faith family. We are super excited to be back before you again this week.
Yes.
I am your host, Regina B, with
DeAndra Scott.
And what's my name? Oh, LaFlower. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm sorry, y'all. The kids in the background. So I was about to say something before I said my name, but I remembered that we was live and I couldn't say what I wanted to say to the kids that's out there hollering. Because
okay.
they know that it's quiet time during dinner time, but I got a feeling they're not following the dinner table rules or
Oh,
guidelines that I've set.
would that be new?
Huh?
I said, would that be new?
What no, they know that you have to act like a young lady and a young man at the dinner table.
I said, not following the guidelines. Would that part be anything
No,
new?
because they have aunties like you who tell them, oh, it don't take, oh, you good. And Dee Dee's like, oh yeah, it's okay.
Oh wow. Well, mine was just here begging for a charger, like literally, like, where's the charger? I'm like, hey, we're about to go on. Where's the charger? So
Okay, I have to say this. DeAndra, sis, those eyes are giving me life. Come on now.
thank you.
Yes, Lord, come through, Dee Dee, with the fierceness.
Come on.
Appreciate
All
you, sis.
right. So guys, how was your day? Like what's been going on?
My day's been good. I was able to accomplish a lot. I was getting ready for. I'm having this. I made me a blackberry sangria. So today's been, in the words of a famous poet. Today was a good day. I mean, I'm getting ready for the detox. I mean, I'm getting ready. No, I mean, yeah, all of that,
Discount. The
all of that.
discount.
We good.
This all I got tonight. This is it right here.
Cheers. We good. We good. So
I,
I
I thought about pouring me a glass of something, and I said, you know what? No, let's just. I said we detoxing. We talking about the detox and some wonderful other items tonight, and some detox recipes and all kinds of things like that. So I said, let me not come to the table with these empty calories.
well,
You
I'm
know,
detoxing from grape wine from the grape.
Oh, from grape.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry,
detoxing from blackberry.
not
Yeah,
blackberry.
because the blackberry it makes my body feel better. It don't give me a headache with the what you call it, the sulfates and
The
stuff.
sulfates, a
So
sulfite, right,
yeah,
Deandra?
all
yeah,
of
you
that.
gotta get a organic or even a vegan wine, and that'll really help too.
Or just
But
make your own wine at home. It's
or you
recipes
can,
out there.
you can make
Oh,
your own. I've been watching the Locked Up shows on Netflix, so I've really learned how to take fruit and really make
fermented.
it what needs to be done. But to my
Yes.
day was crazy, so that's why I had to go ahead and pour on up. You know, I have a red one. It's called Line 39.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. It's a
okay.
cab. So I had to pour it because I had a lot of work. It just was like, oh, but good news though. Good news. I am going to audit a acting class that I have really been wanting to go to. Her name is Angela Davis, and she's really awesome. She's like really
Come on, Sheba.
booked and
You
busy, out
know,
here in these streets. So I really am excited to get the opportunity to go to her class and things like that, and to possibly be in her class or up under her. Not just for sure yet. Going to see if it's a good fit, but it's a great step. So I'm
That's
excited. So my day was
awesome.
like ups and downs. So it deserved a drink.
Yes, that
you're
is
moving.
awesome, Deandra.
Yes.
And y'all know, before we get started, I got to make a disclaimer. So, because I know all the saints are out there. And, guys, just please remember, to my Uncommon Faith family, If wine is your vice, if you have a tendency to become drunkard, if you have a tendency to lose yourself in the glass, in the cup, or in the bottle, whatever, hence therefore it is, please do not partake in that. Please do not partake in it. You know, yeah, just don't partake in that, okay? Because I know what my vice is. You know, it's my tongue, and I know once I say a curse word, they just come off just real quick. I don't even think about it. It's like, you know. So, you know, cursing is one of my vices, and for me, I have to stay in a good mindset because my tongue is y'all haven't seen me when the Lord is working on me. So I said that to say we all have struggles, right?
That's
We all
right.
have struggles. We all have vices. But I encourage you, if you know wine is your vice, then just pull you up
Please
some sparkling water.
Yeah,
stay
Gina,
away from it.
yeah,
Gina,
definitely.
I know you got on a beautiful necklace over there.
Really? Am I clanking?
You clankly clank.
Clank, clank,
You clank clank.
clank, clank.
Take that big old beautiful necklace
It's
off.
just so gorgeous.
It's
You know,
gorgeous. It's
I
gorgeous.
am so done with y'all. Well,
Clank.
fine then.
But guys, we have an amazing show for you guys tonight. We're gonna jump into our first segment, which I know God is real because it's beautiful, Gina. It's so yes, baby. Give you
come
yes. Be
on,
creative.
Heavenlies. Yes.
Be creative.
Give it to me now.
Be creative. But so we got a good show for y'all tonight. We're gonna talk about I know God is real because we're gonna be jumping to it's part 2 of our detox tonight. We're gonna be talking about water. Is it really worth it, or just hydration, period? Right. So I hope you guys are locked and loaded. And if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna kick off the I know God is real because y'all cool with that? So I know I told you guys last week that we were kicking off this addiction and marriage series, with Marcus and I. Gina, I cannot. I just can't. I can't. I'm trying to talk about how I know God is real, and you over here looking like you want to somebody concubine over there. Gina's like,
No,
Did she put you in the concubine?
she
No.
did. I was like, enough said. I will take it
Oh
off.
my goodness.
you was a cute concubine.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yes, listen.
But technically, you can be Corey's concubine. You could just have a different personality, or a different. You could just, hey, I'm this person. I'm this person.
Okay, we're gonna save that for Beyond the Vows.
That up. Wow.
All right, guys. Okay, so I know God is real because you guys know we kicked off this series called Addiction in Marriage, and I truly believe, and just like with this detox, all of this stuff is intentional. What the Holy Spirit has given us to do these series, and so I tell you, I really know God is real because my husband began to become transparent with something that he had been battling for years. That I had a clue, but I didn't really know the extent of what it was. And we went through this probably about almost 2 years ago when I found out about this addiction, right? And I know God is real because it's like so many times we pray for our spouses, we pray for people. And one of my prayers is that, God, whatever you're doing in his life, I just can pray that he continues to receive it and grow from it as he grows into the man of God that you have created him to be. And it's like the freedom that he had as he was, beginning to tell his testimony of where this addiction started from. And as he calls it, he was like, it was from a nudie mag. That's what he calls it.
That's what he called it.
Nudie mag. And so if you guys missed that, definitely go back to Sunday Radio and go watch it, because I know God is real, because as a wife, you don't have to fight your battles. It's like God is going to fight those battles for you. God is going to do it in his time, and it's going to be beautifully done. It's going to be beautifully done. And, when my husband finally told me, what he was battling, like I said, I kind of knew, but the level of transparency and the humiliation that he was walking in, just how he humbled himself. Y'all know I'm from Houston, so
we tend to say humble.
Exactly. it was so beautiful. And going back and reliving that as he was going through his testimony, I was like, God, you were so freaking amazing, because there was no amount of me telling you need to sit, you need to stop this, you need to, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm checking your history. Like, that's what it is. You know, all of that. It's like God just orchestrated it so beautifully in the background. And now that he has, you know, he ain't clink clink no more like Gina was earlier. He's not tied down. He's been able to overcome that thing. It's just really beautiful to stand back and be like, I didn't have nothing to do with that. That was really between him and God. And so it was just so beautiful that I know God is real, because when we say we don't have to fight our battles, when we say that, when we talk about having faith that God is going to change your situation, and know that all you have to do is speak a word or pray and be intentional in prayer about something, and your little self didn't have nothing to do with it, even though your little self want to be all up in the mix.com all the time. That's me. That's just me. You know, I want to fix it. I want to be in control. But, you know, especially when it came to my husband, I really just let go. And God he's doing some amazing things in his life. Did you guys get a chance to tune in?
Absolutely. I mean, that show, I honestly was so proud of him and was just like in awe at the comfort and just the willingness to be transparent and help someone else, because you know, we know that we all go through different things. We have different trials, tribulations, but we know it's all for a reason, and we overcome by the word of our testimony, right? So someone needs to hear that thing. Somebody needs to hear that they're not alone in this struggle. You know, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, hey, and if I got through it, you can get through it too. And so I was just really, really proud of him and so appreciative that he shared that, because like I said, you just don't find people, especially my brothers, that are willing to show, you know, where they've had weakness or where they've struggled or where they've fallen short, you know, but share that and help pull somebody else up. And that's exactly what he did last night. So I'm super proud of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing. It was amazing.
There you go, Dee Dee.
Are you muted, Dee Dee?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, she was muted.
You know, I would say you guys touched on a lot of areas, you know, that people are afraid, like Regina was saying, that, you know, to just talk about. It's so many spouses and people who are together who can't even have that deep, intimate conversation. And it was so beautiful to see, because it just shows how comfortable you two are around each other. And, you know, he was able to go into such a deep place because, you know, he was right there next to you. And, you know, even though so many people were viewing in, and, you know, he was touching on such an intimate subject, you know, I'm sure he felt comfort in you being next to him. So that displayed so much too. And, you know, not to go so deep into it, you know, but it touched home in so many places with God doing the work. You know, it's so much you can do. It's so much you can say. It's so much. But until he moves that mountain, you know, we can push, scream, pull, you know, so many things. But it just moves so gently, so easy when he does it, and you just see it happen. So
it just flows,
like,
right?
what?
That's it. A seamless flow.
Man, just like that, all these years, just like that,
just like that.
Just like that.
So
when
yeah,
he moved, we moved.
It was beautiful. I really enjoyed last night's show. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, just share that. Wow, just as a wife, when you just constantly praying for somebody, even our kids, you know, the breakthroughs that we see them go through, it's like, don't get discouraged in your prayer. Don't get discouraged in well-doing. Don't get discouraged, you know, supporting someone who, you know, is dealing with a habit, or like we're going through the detox right now, you know, because I know that so many of us have this strange, awkward relationship when it comes to food. Right? When it comes to food. So, you know, don't get discouraged Because if they willing to keep trying, then we got to be willing to, keep supporting them, even though it's hard as hell. It's hard as hell because I'm gonna be like, you ain't doing what you said you was gonna do.
Yeah.
But we as family, as in these relationships with family, friends, it's like if they gonna keep trying, it's like we gotta, do our part and show them that support. Now we don't want to be in abusive relationships, but it's good for them to know that they got some people in their corner. But do one of you ladies have anything else that you want to add to I Know God Is Real? Did you have something that you want to share?
Gina?
Well, all right. In that case,
y'all know I don't have much sense. So, look, I know God is real because I made it through my full work day. Okay. I didn't walk out.
Hey, come on.
I didn't work. I didn't walk out. It's like the enemy tried me, but I stuck in there and hey, I made it.
Yeah, mine was earlier, just being able to audit this class and, go a different direction. So he's awesome. He knows what you want. He'll give it to you.
LaFlower, you all right?
I'm good. It was just, when something just, normally we dance when something tastes good. But
you want to dance?
I wanted to just do a little shimmy.
Dance. Go ahead. Come on. That's what we do.
But I'm proud of you for hanging in there because I know I done walked out on a job or 2 or 3. Yeah, I done walked out before. And so,
Didi, what you say? Don't look my way. Didi said, don't look over here.
DeAndra.
Just keep it moving, Flower. Just keep it moving. It's literally the whole show. So.
I know, right? But you know what? I encourage everybody when it comes to our jobs, it's like, look at them as assignments. It's like, that's how now I'm able to mentally, because me thinking about, and again, if this is not your flavor, that's cool. We all different flavors. But my flavor is, I know that mentally, I can't see myself with the company for 20, 30 years, with the same company, the same people, the same, that's just not my flavor. My brain just don't work like that.
Right.
And I know that the promises that God has given me, they're activated outside of corporate, right? And so that's why I have this love-hate relationship, or this double Dutch relationship with corporate America. Sometimes I'm in, sometimes I'm not. And so, when we look at our jobs as assignments versus sentences, then mentally I've been able to deal with.
Say that one more time for the people, Flower.
When we look at our jobs as an assignment versus a sentence.
Yes. Relieve some people tonight.
It's all about your mental.
Yes, definitely. You can make it through this week, get to those goals, get to those plans, pay what it is you said you was gonna pay to get you to where it is that you're going, and you can keep going for sure.
That's so right. Key. That's so key, DeAndra, because when I start looking at my jobs as assignments and a way to fund my businesses and do everything, shout out to my people. It's our anniversary today.
Hey.
Shout out to the Spinach.
Come through. Spinach in the house.
You're supposed to be giving a flash sale trip every show.
And that's why we got our retreat coming up. But guys, shout out to Planet Marketing. I tell you guys, activating your entrepreneurial rights are so important. I know we're talking about the detox, and we're gonna get into money and finances when it comes to this detox as well, because some of us need to detox from shopping or being online and stuff like that, right? But shout out to Planet Marketing, Mr. Bradley and his lovely wife, Miss Deborah Bradley. Guys, being able to have residual income, whether it's $1 or $1,000 or $100,000, it makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
Income I've been able to get by partnering with this company has paid for extracurricular activities for my kids. It has done so much stuff. And so I'm grateful, because let me tell you, when I literally tell you that I'm still getting paid from stuff I did in 2016.
Same.
2016.
That's beautiful.
Let me tell you, the residual checks. You don't understand. It's it's that money that no matter what you do to try to make it stop coming, it keeps coming. It's
Mm,
like dust. You might wipe it away, but it's gonna be right back there again. And so through the pandemic, through the shutdowns, through all of that, honey, my residuals showed up every month,
Right.
the
yes.
same day, right on schedule. And all I could say
Hey,
was, "Glory."
that's a blessing.
Thank you, Lord. Right. So, guys, I challenge you. You know, we've been talking about multiple streams of income. Get you multiple streams of income. And that's where I wore my Play That shirt tonight because I'm so grateful. Y'all might not hear me talk about my travel business every day, but guess what? Your girl doing a quote for a trip of 10 to Paris tonight. So just because I'm not in the forefront about it, just because I'm not screaming about it, don't mean that I'm not working my business. And I think
Oh
that's a
yeah.
whole nother show
It
where
is.
we don't have to talk about everything we doing at the same.
Right.
No,
We have to shine light on everything
for
because
sure.
we have to be intentional. But shout out to Planet Marketing. Shout out to the residual checks, the weekly checks, the
Mm,
bonuses, the 7 ways, all the ways of getting paid. Hallelujah,
yes.
hallelujah. But let's jump into this detox. So, guys, it is part 2 of our detox. We're kicking off the detox because we want to talk about putting good stuff in your body, putting good stuff in your body, increasing your water intake.
Yes.
So if you have not followed My Uncommon Faith on Instagram, definitely go do that. That's where we're going to be, doing our water check-in. Oh, Gina, you
Yes.
okay? Clickety, 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 clack. Clickety, clickety. Oh, she back. You like how I round that? But guys, go and follow My Uncommon Faith. I'll put it in the chat, in the comments on IG, because that's what we're going to be going live throughout the week, talking about our water, doing our water check-ins, posting more recipes. So awesome stuff. But Sister DeAndra is going to kick us off with Didi's Detox Recipes, where she's going to share some recipes to help you kickstart your journey, right? Because again, this week we're talking about stuff that we're inputting into our bodies, our liquids that we're putting into our bodies. So,
Yes.
DeAndra, take it away, honey.
Okay, y'all. So the first one is actually my favorite one, and it's the sea moss one. I am a huge advocate for sea moss and what it can do for your body, how it just replenishes you, in so many different ways. I love the other one too, don't get me wrong, but the sea moss in this other drink is what takes it over, over the edge for me to just love it so much. And so you would just get your sea moss gel if you're familiar with sea moss, or I know they sell it everywhere. You can look anywhere and find sea moss in your stores now. Out here in Atlanta, actually, we go to a few farmers markets, and we just see it. We just see the sea moss right there on the shelf like it's nothing, And I didn't really see it too much in Houston, but here we see it a lot, and we see a lot more farmers markets too. That are just really big and open, and just so that's one great thing about Atlanta. But anyway, I'm back to the drink, right?
It's
Let's
all
go,
about that liquid.
Stros.
It's all
Let's
about
go,
that liquid.
Stros.
Don't get it
Yes.
twisted, DeAndra.
So we got the sea moss, and then you can pick whichever fresh fruit you love. They really say stick with the berries. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. You can always throw a half a banana in there and make any smoothie taste just so naturally sweet without having to add all the extra sweeteners in there. I could say you could throw a little honey in there too, just to make it a little bit more sweeter. But I say the natural it is, the more natural ingredients you're taking in, it just really makes you feel so wonderful. It's a great energizer. And don't forget, you can do your almond milk, oat milk, whatever substitute, coconut milk. It's so many different ways you can blend this up and make it taste good, whether it's in the morning or if it's in the evening, just depending on what you're looking for in the afternoon. If it's hot and you're looking for just like a little refresher, you can throw like a great apple juice in there too, and it would be wonderful. Okay, so the last one that I have right now is our ginger one, our ginger cucumber, and spinach detox drink. You guys, you are going to feel wonderful. And Chef Jay has already prepared one for me to show you guys. Okay, so let me show y'all.
Come through, Chef Jay.
So he's awesome, right? So this right here. Oh, and then he put this little cute little orange in there too. Isn't that wonderful?
Of
Oh my
course he
gosh,
did.
that is so cute. Show it again, Didi.
Right? Okay. Here we go. So this is the cute little orange. And then this is just the detox drink. So this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, guys. So in here again, you have your ginger, you have your cucumber, and you have your spinach. It's something so simple. You can get those ingredients. The ginger, you just, chop off a piece of fresh ginger, whatever size you buy, take the skin off. You can dice it up. The blender will take care of it a lot, but chop it just a little bit, put your spinach in there, put your cucumber in there. You can leave the skin on if you want to. It has great nutrients too. Sometimes people take it off. It just depends on how you feel. But I wish you ladies could try this. Listen, this might be one of the great drinks for our retreat. Maybe the ladies could really enjoy this. And this could be like one of our drinks that we have available at our retreat.
Yes.
I mean, I just see everybody coming in the door and Chef Jay,
And
because y'all didn't know, but we're gonna have a private chef in the building
yes.
a little bit later. But I can see, Chef Jay in his little white chef jacket.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
Handing everybody, they we gotta name it. We gotta come up with a name for it. Handing everybody they drink. As they walk in as they check in and they walk in the door after they, gotten their swag bag in their room. So I know it's gonna be amazing. But thank you for those recipes, DeAndra. I know it tastes good.
So good, guys.
I gotta take a sip of this sangria real quick.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh, and you just feel that. Listen, that ginger, it just, it opens up your nose, your taste buds. It just makes you just come alive. I love it.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Nice. Well, you guys go and follow Uncommon Faith on Instagram, because we're going to be having more recipes like this, more ginger, more everything is going to be on my Uncommon Faith. Again, I'll put it in the comments. And one more pro tip, you guys. So for me, the sea moss, it be getting in my throat, and sometimes I can't swallow it. I can't swallow it good. And so what I did was, there's this place here in the Houston metro area called the Superfood Village, and it has amazing, an amazing assortment of, herbs and just amazing superfoods. That's what I'm trying to say. And so they have this aquatic powder that has a lot of the minerals. Basically, it's the sea moss in a powder form. And so I'm able to put that powder in my smoothies and my drinks. And it keeps longer, so if I get a big pouch of it, because with my sea moss, I have to take it every day, and sometimes I can't swallow it.
You might have to send me that.
I put mine in my coffee and let it dissolve. Like,
if it ain't really good, I don't want to see it, floating in this chunky. So I found the powder works really good. So that could be a cool substitute. And there's also I'm just gonna put the link for the Superfood Village in the chat too. It's called.
Isn't it capsules now too, or you can just
There are sea moss capsules.
Yeah, I have some of those. Yes,
there are. And this recipe, I'm gonna put this recipe on the Instagram, but I put that with some what is it, baobab, baobab, because that's really good vitamin C. And so I put those two together, and I just make a little 4-ounce drink and drink it. So that's just for my people who I can't do sea moss and be in my I can't swallow it.
Or if you really can do sea moss, and if you like it raw, if you kind of like to soak it yourself and blend it yourself, if you can get it online in the stores. Also, my sister-in-law, it's at Just as Tasty everywhere, but she does sea moss too. She has it in every form you can think of. So y'all can hit her up wherever you are too. But raw from the gel to however, get the sea moss in, right? Just get it in your body.
Get it in
That's
your
right.
body. Get it in.
So, guys, what are the benefits for those that don't know or maybe have heard about the sea moss grave but have not, given it a shot themselves? What are the benefits of, taking sea moss?
I would say some of the pro benefits that I know, just personally from self, like just even after you work out, and those, they say like those pre or those post things that you can do to replenish and to make yourself feel hydrated again. It can make you kind of feel revived again. I feel like when I take sea moss, I try to take it in the morning, and when I take it in the morning, it seems like it's a natural detox too. I'm always going to the restroom depending on how much I take, because I drink a lot of water with it, but I'm constantly going to the restroom and I'm flushing with it too. And I could just name, let's say, like hypertension. It's just so many things, but then I don't want to go on the medical side because in so many
We're not
different ways,
doctors.
we can't say this is
Disclaimer.
going to heal
Yeah,
you.
we are not physicians. We are not doctors.
But what I can say on that flip side, from how it makes me feel, I feel so replenished. I feel so refreshed. I feel revived, especially when I take it in the morning. I notice my day too. My day is different as far as
Right.
just kind of waking up and kind of get going.
Well,
Right.
I can say I was new to the sea moss. But thanks to my sister DeAndra, she got me on that fresh sea moss gel. And in trying that, I
Somebody.
I noticed I noticed my energy level was
Right.
different when I
Okay.
first started taking it. And also, it really helped me become more regular because honestly, that's something that I struggle with. And so I'm always looking for foods that help in that area. And the sea moss, I told Deidre, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to have to stick with this because I
Yeah.
saw an immediate change, y'all, like
Yeah.
immediate. And so if any of my people out there that deals with, chronic constipation or anything like that, where you need a little help, extra help being regular, sea moss, I can say definitely helped in that area for me. So
That's
That's
awesome.
major.
That's
That's
great.
major.
That's great.
And it has like so many minerals and just so much good stuff that just comes from the seed, right? Just comes from the seed. So, guys, I know we got to get ready to take a quick break. We have gone over I Know God is Real because we have jumped into our Didi's Detox recipes, starting off with our drinks. So, guys, stay tuned. We will be right back.
see y'all next
Life is
time.
better when you are living on purpose, but many times we get stuck in the rat race and in the mundane task of our day-to-day lives, causing most to lose sight of their purpose. That's why certified life coach, inner healer, and business strategist LaFlower Bowie is here to help you get calibrated to your calling through proven systems, techniques, and resources. Order a copy of her book, Principles to Reposition, to assist you with your journey, or schedule a free clarity session to kickstart the journey. After these sessions, clients have stated they found clarity and open their eyes to things they had long forgotten. So get social and follow LaFlower on all social media platforms at LaFlower Bowie. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Hey, guys, and welcome back to this. Deanna, I have no clue what you over there doing. But, guys, welcome back to Detox Part 2, where we're kicking off our detox over the next 6 weeks, guys. She's the oldest one, but she be acting like the baby sometimes.
I'm sorry. Like,
And we seeing her backstage, y'all. The camera going sideways. She's throwing the water up all the way to her throat like this, y'all. I'm like, Gina, it's all gone, baby. But yeah, so guys, we're super excited about the detox. Now let's talk about water because we're going to be doing, a water check-in because we want us to drink more waters. Now, I don't.
H2O.
Yes, H2O.
It's the way to go.
Now, guys, one thing I found is that I drink a cup of water before bed and I drink a cup of water as soon as I wake up in the morning. And that has really changed, you know, how my day ends and how my day starts, especially that cup of water first thing in the morning. Because y'all know
First thing in the morning.
I love coffee, right? I love DDK. DD like, what a coffee. Like, so all three of us love coffee, y'all. We will do some strange things for a good cup of joe. I know I'm
like, what we just do for this? No.
Right? But it's so amazing. It's like having that cup of coffee, it's almost like ceremonial to me. It's like,
okay. So,
so
but if you can get into having that water,
yes,
first thing in the morning, that is, let me tell you. So that was a pro tip that we received in a retreat, and the gentleman lost a significant amount of weight, and he said, and we asked, what was the one thing, like if you could pick one thing that you've done that you know had a huge impact on your weight loss and getting healthier, what was it? He said he drank 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning when he woke up. Obviously 32 was a lot for, you know, someone just starting this water thing. So if you start with 8 ounces and work your way up, that's great. But the other thing was adding a pinch, not a lot, just a tiny pinch of pink Himalayan salts. And why would you do that? It's because it has all of the minerals in it that you need. So, you know, I know we do the alkaline water and different things like that. If you just add that salt, right, it's going to give you the minerals. But the other thing is that it helps your cells absorb the water, right? So it's not actually all just passing through you. You're actually absorbing the water so your body can use it like it needs to. And so let me tell you, I started doing that, and honestly, I also saw a change that helps with the regularity as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so right. And just a pinch of not the little the little salt with the girl with
not
the
umbrella girl.
No, ma'am, not the iodized. Yeah.
It's Himalayan sea salt. You guys can get it you know, at your Whole Foods store. I know here in Texas, HEB sells it. You can get
we can get it at Ross.
You can get it at Ross, y'all.
Ross, Marshalls.
Max,
yes.
All right, all of them stores, that whole family of stores. But guys, just
Burlington.
Yes.
So you can find Himalayan sea salt, and guys, I'm telling you, this will change your life.
It will.
Start your day off with a cup of water with a pinch of salt. And now, girls, the next thing that I do, because I'm really, even though I love coffee, now I'm finding that if I have a cup of coffee a day, it's later in the day, because after I have my water in the morning, as I'm getting ready for work, now I'm drinking a warm cup of lemon water.
Oh, nice.
It's a warm cup of lemon water. So I still have the ceremony of the cup and smelling and sipping, you know, but it's with lemon water, right? So
and that's good.
Exactly. So that lemon in that water is going to cut down on your appetite. That lemon is going to be a cleanser for you as well, stripping your body of things that you don't need. And it's definitely going to help with your detox as well as your hydration. And so now I'm surprised I don't have lemon in this water, but for those of you who struggle with just drinking water, add a pinch of lemon into it. Or, you know, our Sylvia, who was on the show a couple weeks ago, she introduced me to the little packets of lemon that's on the baking aisle, where you can always have you some lemon water no matter where you go. There's, I think it's like simply or something, simple lemonade or simply lemonade, lemon, and some pure lemon crystals where you can put in your water. Now, y'all know, y'all call me Bougetta, even though I don't appreciate that. But
Bougetta.
I'm telling you guys, all water is not created equally.
Absolutely not.
All water.
Absolutely not.
It's not.
No.
I mean, y'all hit the comments if you have had that experience when you taste some water and you was like, "Ooh,
my God!"
Or how about when you bathing and just the water hurt, or you just feel dry when you come out?
Now let me tell you. Now you see, you didn't hit something.
No, Gina, I gotta tell this.
You gotta tell it.
I gotta tell it, y'all. All water is not created equally. So when Regina moved into her new house, instead of she inviting people over to come, hey, look at this, because we seen the house being built from the ground up. But this girl said, Flower, come take a shower. You got to come take a shower over here. You got to come take a, like, I feel so amazing. My skin is,
silky smooth, y'all.
She just said, you got to come take a shower over here. And so because of her experience, when I bought my house, I had to get a water treatment system.
Come on.
I wanted my skin because all water, Zena, tell her, but y'all, all water.
No, it's the truth. My niece was just here like a couple of weekends ago, and she stayed and she was like, oh, Annie, I forgot how good your showers are. Oh my God, it feels so good. Like that's a real thing. But it's crazy because, you know, if you don't know any different, like you don't know that it can be different. Like we grew up in an area with very hard water and stuff like that. And so having all the white residue in the shower and all of that stuff, you just think, oh, that's just what happens. But it's not. It is not what happens when you have clean water.
Yes.
And it makes a huge difference. So yes, I know we're talking about consuming water, but also to DeAndra's point, bathing in clean water is, I mean, it's just hard to even describe it.
You know, it's going in your pores, you know, and we're absorbing it too, you know. So
yes,
I think that's so important, you know. Just
and that goes to even, you know, Lent, Michigan, right? Where with the Flint. Yes, Flint with all the bad water now. Come on.
Hey,
y'all help me.
Where you was talking, we knew where you was talking about.
Yeah, I just forgot the F.
You're right. But guys, even though I have this system in my house for the water, when I went to the water place, now my husband's like, you really want to buy some water from this place? I was like, we need a subscription. Because when this water touched my soul, I was like, my God, when the pH in water, because, you know, even though you had told me, Gina, to get, you know, that the water filtration system works, you need it, all of that. You know, we had someone come to our house and we tested all the bottled waters that we had, tested all this stuff, and you see all the chlorine and the residue that's left over from the water processing plants.
Yes.
Right? And so now, even though we have the filtration system and the water's fine, it ain't got nothing on the water from the water tree. When, you know, you can get alkaline water, and, you know, the pH is guys, we have literally big jugs, the blue jugs around the house where you can go and hydrate yourself.
Listen, I walked in Flower's house laughing. I was like, what in the, I was like, why? So, you know, I was like, let me drink some of this water. So when you drink this water, you know, you kind of stop for a second after you drink it. And you like, this why this heifer got all these it tastes so good. Like, it makes you like say, oh, I'm thirsty. I'll pick that. You know,
I want that. Yes.
Want to pick it because it's so, if it's in your area, I would say definitely go. I know it sounds crazy to have a water subscription. It's kind of like the Ozarka truck, but it doesn't bring it to you. You just go pick it up.
Or the
you know, or just the water delivery or the.
But guys, you know, I was talking to one of my friends that went to, I don't want to say it wrong. I want to say it was Switzerland.
Oh, their water.
Or Ireland, one of those. And the people literally drink the water right out of the creeks and different things. Like, their water is so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they was just saying how they had never tasted water like that before. It didn't even compare to what we have here. Like, with all the pollutants and different things and chemicals we have in our water, it's like until you drink just straight, pure, clean water out of nature, you haven't had water.
Right. I want some.
And I know, me too. You even mentioned like cooking your soups, and I know we're gonna get into that, but even cooking with hydrating your food with the right water.
And I have been attacked. I've been attacked.
You've been attacked by who?
What?
No, I've just been made fun of, you know. Maybe my own mama, You just.
So you tried to put some of that water in the food?
I just listen. I just, when you're making those detox things, and like Flower said, we're gonna get into the food, and we'll talk about that later. But when you're making like those broths and like things that you're really gonna drink down and that you're really gonna just take in, why not?
Of
And I
course.
know the other things. I know it's so good. I'm not saying it's not. And it's like, if you can't, I completely understand. I definitely don't. I can't. I've been there. Trust me. So, it's, I've been there to where, but now it's a priority, and I know it's because it's a consumption for me and my family, and it's important. So I'll miss out on something else to buy a few extra gallons or whatever, just to make sure that this dish is,
But you know what? That's a good point, DeAndra, because when you start talking about, eating healthy and consuming healthy things, we always get into the cost, right? It's always more expensive. And how do I work that in? So hopefully we'll be able to hit on that some on the show, and definitely in the retreat on some cost saving tips to be able to add these healthy things into your life. And I will say, when it comes to the water, you don't necessarily have to go out and purchase the water. I can't do that right now. That's fine. This is another pro tip that we receive. If you get your jug of water, I don't know how many people know that water has memory, right? Water has memory. So when it's going through the pipes and doing all of these things, I've been told by so many people, don't drink your water right out of put it in a container, let it sit. And let that memory flow out, and then consume your water. But one thing you can do is put your water in your containers and sit it out in the sun.
Yeah.
The sun has exactly. The sun charges your water, and your water literally becomes alkaline water by just sitting it out in the sun. You don't have to go to the store and purchase alkaline water. Let nature do it.
Moon too, Gina.
And the moon. Yes, the moonlight. Yes.
Right.
And what I'll do is I'll just sit mine outside for like a couple of days and just let it sit out there for both cycles before I'll bring it in and we drink it. And I do several gallons at a time and then use them that way. And to your point, DeAndra, I cook with that water and everything. Like I try to do everything in the kitchen with that particular water. And I mean, I like it. I think it works personally.
It's amazing. Now, y'all let me know if I'm a little strange, because for some reason I like charging my water in the front yard versus the backyard.
No, I do it too. Look, I think I got a letter from the Homeowners Association. They sent pictures in the mail of my water in the front of my door on the sidewalk walking up to the porch. And my husband's like, Gina,
get this water.
I told you should have put them in the back.
I don't know. It's just something about the front yard. It's
y'all know what? Disclaimer: Gina lives in a big old mansion, so her HOA is gonna be on that ass. Making sure she ain't got no water out there. But for us regular people,
stop.
We call it brown manor. We call it brown manor.
No.
Yes, it is called Brown Manor. Thank you. To God be the glory for Brown Manor.
Hallelujah. I got a baby manor. I need a couple more thousands of square feet. But
I feel like the sun, the moon, I feel like it just hits that front yard different than that backyard, so that's why we just feel it differently.
I'll sneak my jugs out there at night.
Yeah, do it, guys. So definitely charge your water. Now, guys, I know we got to pivot, but we want to give more details about the retreat, guys. As you heard, we have officially, we will officially have a private chef there. At these retreats, I like to eat. I like food, y'all. And so
we all do.
So sometimes I get the itis. And so at the retreat, guys, remember the dates are December 17th through 19th. We're going to have a private chef there. We're going to be eating clean so that we can reach maximum clarity and be able to elevate in our mind, body, and spirit.
But clean is still good. Let's be
Oh, it's
clear.
gonna be
It's
good.
clean eating, but it is
Oh,
delicious
yes, it's gonna be
because
tasty.
Chef Jay gets down.
We're not just gonna be eating no piles of lettuce. But guys, this is our mini retreat. The theme is be the light because we want to be able to shine bright as we step into 2022. We want to already be ready to take off running, right? And so the virtual portion is only, guys, the virtual portion is only $20. Guys, you are going to get so much. I've had guest speakers reaching out to me. I want to be a part of this. So you're gonna have we have it slated for about 3 to 4 hours, but if the spirit moves, we're gonna keep on going. You're gonna get resources, you're gonna get downloads. Y'all know how the spirit be moving on the show, so I can only imagine what's gonna happen during the virtual portion of this retreat, guys.
Yes.
It's well over valued at $1,000 of content for 4+ hours. So definitely don't hesitate on registering because we have a limited amount of virtual seats as well. Okay.
Right.
The premium overnight. So it's going to be Saturday overnight to Sunday. Again, this is extremely limited. But during this session, I told some ladies on the previous show, I'm like, we may break out the hula hoops. You may move.
Oh, it's going to be some surprises, but we're going to feed it to y'all a little bit because let me tell y'all, it's nothing like, the anticipation, but it's going to be so relaxing. We're going to have so many different elements that you ladies, you're going to hear those ocean waves.
Oh, baby.
It's just so many ways that you can.
We're going to have such a good time.
Feel clear, and when you have your own private area, where you can just be out there and be in that sand, and you can just hear that water, and you can just let the waves
recalibrate, right?
So
it's calling me now.
Exactly. But guys, we're gonna have swag bags. You're going to get so much stuff. Like this retreat is valued over just this overnight. When I estimated the value, it's over $2,000 just for this overnight stay. I have paid so much money for retreats and things and sessions, weekend immersions. I've paid so much money. And I'm telling you, this is just a small fraction. This $88, this is a fraction because your food is going to be included. Right, your lodging is going to be included. The sessions that we're going to have, the guest speakers that we're going to have. I've had people that say, "I want to be virtual and I want to be in person." Like, hey, I'm gifted, but I just want to be in the room. Have you ever been to be in the room? Because you know that it was going to be electric. You know it was going to be life changing. And so when you walk away from this Uncommon Faith mini retreat, #be the light. You're going to walk away feeling empowered. You're going to walk away feeling like your light will never be dimmed again. You're going to walk away in clarity. We're going to have clarity sessions where you're going to be able to re-identify what your purpose is so that you can elevate. We're going to have healing. You're going to walk away feeling lighter.
You're going to ugly cry.
Yeah. You're going to ugly cry. We're going to
do all of that.
When you ugly cry, it is done. It is said and it is done.
Yes, we are going to, when everything you come with that has been holding you back and holding you down, you will not leave with those things. We're going to have a burn ceremony where we are going to leave those things right there. We are destroying it and we are moving forward. New, refreshed, replenished. Come on, y'all.
I'm ready. I'll sit the pack.
When we let it go, then we're going to just rebuild back up, Sunday morning before we let go. We're going to have a really great brunch. We're going to, really just leave feeling beautiful. We're going to dress up that morning. Everybody going to come to brunch looking good.
Yes,
we're going to be renewed. We're going to be refreshed. And we are going to be, just brand new, getting ready to walk into 2022. Look, it's been hard.
It has. I'm sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but I need this. Like, I need this. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what I have to say. Nope, that's going to have to wait. Right. I have to be in the place and get this because I am going to prepare myself and set myself up to go into 2022, honey, prepared to accomplish what's out there and get some things done. And I will not be held back any longer. I
Yeah.
will not be
Well,
denied.
you guys know, one of the reasons I know that God has, intentionally called us to do, the detox, our fast, and go into this retreat and this season is because during this season, you got to make some sacrifices. If you're really hungry for change, if you're hungry to change your life, if you're hungry for that healing, you got to make some sacrifices. Now, I know I didn't have people tell me, Flower, this is the weekend before Christmas. Flower, I got to spend. And that's why we made this a super affordable. But are you willing to make short-term sacrifices for long-term success? Are you willing to sacrifice, 1 weekend, 48 hours, guys, to really reactivate the light that's within you? To really set yourself apart, all of those things. And we believers, we already know what it is about Christmas and the time.
Look, it's affordable. It's affordable, definitely. You have some time. We're giving it to you to where you have some time.
Well, you got a couple days. You
have a few days.
Registration open.
You do have some time. And yes, it is, but I would say give this gift to yourself.
Absolutely.
If you want to gift other people this year, that's great. But I would say if you do anything this year, because life is so short, so many people have been taken from us, I would say give to yourself. Make sure that you are mentally freed. Your heart you're able to let go and release and let it and just feel like you can make it another day. It's so many people struggling so hard, and we understand, and that's why we took it as low as we possibly could.
When I tell you,
DeAndra, y'all might not be happy with me for sharing this, but I'm going to share it. I'm going to be very transparent with our Uncommon Faith family. This is not a money-making thing for us. We are coming out in the red on this because that's how much we believe in this retreat and want to get this information out there and want to help as many people as we can. So we agreed, hey, we will cover costs here. We will take a loss here just so we can be sure to help as many people as we can. To LaFlower's point, when this opens up, I advise you to move quickly, because I know I've already had more people reach out to me than we have spots.
Absolutely.
Right? So do not hesitate.
Registration opens on 11/1.
Okay.
Registration opens on 11/1. So we wanted to give you some time to get your, make sure you got your coins together. So when you're ready, so please go follow My Uncommon Faith on Instagram, because that's when we're going to post. That's where we're going to post the link for you to go register. So definitely be sure that you are following My Uncommon Faith on Instagram. Registration will open on 11/1. And I got, like Regina said, it's so many people that are like, I need to be in the house. Like, I'm going to do virtual school, but I need to be in the house. Like, I need this. Like, I want this. My spirit is yearning for this.
Don't mean to cut you off, LaFlower. Come in the house well. Though, if you're not feeling good, and we just have to, make that COVID, just what it is, because things are different these days, and we all want to be safe. And if you're feeling like you want to be there, but you just can't, definitely go virtual, because we all want to. It's the holidays. We want to be safe, but we want to come together. We want to collaborate, but we also want to encourage you, to always
be responsible,
and be responsible, because we're all trying to get back to our families and get to 2022. Boss.
You got what?
I said, I got to get back to Riley J. I got to, I got to come back home. Good.
Yeah, we got to be bossed up in 2022.
If this retreat is
coming responsible.
Up, this retreat is coming up, then there may be something that you may have to pass on. You can't go to that little Boosie concert that's coming up.
Yes, it's like that. That 2-week quarantine, that 2-week responsible keep your mask on. Try not to be out with
Just be
everyone.
responsible,
Try
guys.
to bypass the large crowds and things like that, especially
Yeah, be
with
responsible.
us coming together and being in such personal spaces. So we just want to
All right,
thank you
guys.
guys so much. Thank you
We
for
got it's time to wrap it up.
Yes.
Gina, dang, you like the referee, like the
She
you know what? You like the
is.
time cop, just like if
No,
you're a
but it's our
flashlight cop,
whole
you the
life
time
though.
cop.
This
Like,
is
come on.
life.
Thank you. Tell her again, DeAndra. I've accepted my call.
This is life.
I mean, we can't go to a concert, to a comedy show without me being told to sit down and stop being a flashlight cop. But understand,
You always trying to correct people. Be like, oh,
I
no,
look.
Gina's like, I smell weed.
And you are gonna like tiptoeing back to.
Well, we love you guys.
I'm gonna get the usher.
We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, guys, we go one of these days for Christmas. We gonna get Gina a gold engraved flashlight.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay, we gotta go.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Regina, but no, low key. I mean, no, for real. Regina likes to keep things in order, and we appreciate you. We love you.
That's my calling. Order.
Because I'll be over in the spirit somewhere. I'll be over laid out somewhere asleep. And thank you for being on your post.
All the time.
We appreciate you.
That's big sister.
Exactly.
Good night.
All right, guys. Grace and peace. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We love you. Appreciate it. Go follow my
like and share.
Like and share, and go follow My Uncommon Faith on IG so that you can get the rest of the recipes, so that you can see us go live. We probably gonna bring y'all on some of the lives so you can tell us how you doing in a detox. Drink your water and definitely get ready to register for this retreat. All right, grace and peace. Good night, guys.
Good night. Grace and peace.
Next time.